Field in Chicago. A look at Carlos Quentin, no doubt getting ready for some offensive punch. The tradition of Sunday Night Baseball. Welcome, everybody. 2K Sports on Major League Baseball. And the starting pitcher will be Gavin Floyd. Steve, how's he going to handle these Toronto bats in this game?
Well,
Brought to you by Pepsi. Here's the Blue Jays line. Bautista into the batter's box. He's the game's first batter, and we're ready to get things started. And it's 0-1. Floyd getting him to look at that one.
The hitter thought that ball was inside. It certainly wasn't low, and it looks like it was in there.
Lined right at the second baseman. And Bautista set down. Now a quick look for this game at the White Sox and how they are positioned in the field. Any picks here, Steve?
Well, they're confident with Alex Rios out there. Just a solid all-around defender with a strong throwing arm. He's a quality defensive player.
And it's Vernon Wells at the plate.
Well, as it is for many teams, the AL East was a real tough division for the Chicago White Sox in 2009.
For the White Sox against the American League East, they ended up going 18-21 and didn't play particularly well against really anybody with Tampa.
Yeah, and that's surprised because Tampa has such good pitching. You would have thought that Tampa would have an advantage over the...
And that swung on and hit Rios. And that falls for a base hit.
Well, that's all you can ask your hitter to do. Find a way to get on base, and he does with one out. That base hit right there. A little bit of momentum. Let's see if they can move him around and possibly score a run.
It's Hill at the plate. 1 for 6 career numbers for him against Floyd. Hill lays off for a strike.
Well, Gavin Floyd, again, another pretty solid season for the Chicago White Sox in 2009. 500 record, 11-11, a 4.06 ERA. Here's a guy who can strike people out. He has that big, sharp breaking ball that gets a lot of hitters to chase.
And Lynn's batting. Really don't know who Gavin Floyd is or how good he's going to be. That ball is swung on and hit a long way deep into right center field. Out of here, a homer and a 2-run shot.
All about offense. When you're behind somebody, you got to get things going. That's what Toronto did there. Blue Jays out in front. Now they're going to look to pad the lead.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This one towards Pierre. And that one's put away to retire the side. And so we get our first 2 runs in the first. Offense getting going early. The Jays lead. And we've got Ricky Romero out on the mound. He's starting for Toronto. And he gets going against these White Sox hitters. What do you think's in store?
Young Ricky Romero, young left-hander out on the mound in this one. A kid who understands what he needs to do to be effective. Use a sequence of pitches, change speeds, and keep hitters off balance. But he can have a tendency to fall behind in the count and nibble. When he's effective, he's aggressive in the zone.
Here's the pitch. Smash towards the middle, and Hill pulls it in. That's one away.
That's an atom ball right there. That ball was smoke. He stung it, but right at the second baseman.
And Beckham's in the box.
You talk about Gordon Beckham and the fact that in his rookie season he hit 270 in 2009. That tells you that this kid has a lot of discipline at the plate.
This one to Bautista. Roams over, puts it away. Presented by Pepsi, we'll show you the lineup Ozzie Guillen's got going. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, the potential's there for Alex Rios to be a productive hitter. So let's see if he can provide some offense for his team today, because they're going to need it.
Carlos Quentin at the plate with 2 away. It's strike 1. Can't make contact on the fastball.
Well, he fooled him right there. That 2-seam fastball has to be down in the zone to be effective, but it looked like he was looking for a different pitch.
And Quentin watches that one go by, and the count is even.
You know, I'd actually sit on this guy's...
Swings, lines this one back up the middle. Throws on to first. Side is retired. No runs, no hits, no one left. Lyle Overbay to lead it off.
First baseman, number 35, Lyle Overbay.
That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. And that sets down Overbay. That's 1 away. And it's Buck batting.
The 2009 season for the Toronto Blue Jays really pointed to the fact of their struggles on the road. It's very difficult going across the border for them and some of the extra hurdles they have to jump through to do it, and it paid a price.
Taps this one foul to the right. And on the road for the Jays, only 31 wins. They really had opposite seasons. One at home, the other one on the road.
And it's so hard to figure out why they can't be a winning team on the road because of that great starting pitching that they have. Now, yes, they had a lot of guys injured. I understand that, but there's no excuse for being 31-50 on the road with that great pitching staff that they have. But when you're playing your road games in New York and in Boston and in Tampa, you can understand why a team will not have a winning record, but to be
shot towards the hole, base hit. Nobody could catch up to it.
Well, you gotta love to see this guy get on base with 2 outs right here with that base hit. Now it's up to his teammates to figure out a way to get him across the plate.
Gonzalez at the plate. 2 for 4 record against Gavin Floyd. Here's the delivery. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
One thing we know is he's not going to
swung on. It's hit. This one towards Pierre. That one's grabbed. Side retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll start. And Paul Konerko to lead it off.
First base, number 14, Paul Konerko.
He delivers. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. The pitch. That's it, foul by Konerko. Curveball, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
And that one's down. That's the team's first hit. So that brings Alex Rios to the plate.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. Catcher can't control it, and he's going to head for second. Uh-oh, he cannot get back there. He is out at first. 1-0 on the way. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. Swung on. That is hit. So Rios is set down.
After the pitch, the pitcher becomes an infielder. Quick reactions allow him to make the play and get the out at first.
It's going to be Przinski. That one's drilled to short. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. No runs, 1 hit. Bautista into the batter's box. Grounded out his last time up.
Number 19, Jose Bautista.
Hit on the ground up the middle. And Ramirez fields the ball. And Bautista set down. 1 away. Here's Vernon Wells. He singled his last trip. And Wells settles in first pitch. And it's 0-1. Floyd getting him to look at that one. Swing and a rocket toward short. And it's caught by Ramirez. It's Hill at the plate. He's hit .284 lifetime against the White Sox. A smash to first. And that gets down. Hill with a single. And that will bring Adam Lynn to the plate.
Well, 2 quick outs in the inning. You think maybe this is one of those quick innings and the other team gets in and they get some momentum, but he keeps the inning alive with that base hit.
A runner on first with 2 outs. Here's the first pitch to Lynn. Drilled towards the hole. And that's going to do it. Konerko's there. Here's another good